Hello everyone, it's Teacher Ashley here. Today I wanted to make a video about the hashtag #ITeachToo. I saw Teacher Paige's YouTube video with this hashtag challenge and I wanted to answer the questions as well. What it is that the hashtag has the same questions for every teacher, whether you're a brick and mortar teacher or you teach online. So today I'm going to answer those questions. I do have notes on another screen, so I will be looking at those. So question number 1, what do you teach and where? I teach pre-K in my county school system. I also teach online. I teach ESL online specifically to Chinese students, and I'm currently working for 2 companies. So that is a juggling act, but it's a very rewarding job, and it's something I can do from the comfort of my home. Question number 2, how long have you been teaching? I have been teaching for 6 years now. I started in 2013. I graduated in May of 2013, and in October of 2013 I got my first real teaching job in the public school system. It was pre-K in another county, and I taught with them for 5 years. We moved to this county last year, and I taught kindergarten for 1 year, and then I switched to pre-K again this year. And over last summer, I discovered online ESL. So I've been teaching for online ESL for about, coming up on a year. At the end of May, it will be a year, so I'm almost there. Number 3, did you always know you wanted to be a teacher? Pretty much. I remember being very, very young, maybe like 5, there was a phase I wanted to be a nurse, but then I found out it was a little too gross for me, and since then I was babysitting at a young age. At like 12, I started having babysitting jobs, and all throughout high school I worked with kids, and I'm the oldest of 4, so that has been helpful. And my mother showed me the passion that she has for caring for others, and she's the most selfless person I know, and she really helped me see the vision in that teaching is the way to go if you want to help other people. Okay, number 4, what do you wear to teach? So at my brick and mortar job, I don't dress in like pantsuits. I do wear dresses sometimes and skirts, but I do try to be comfortable because I do teach pre-K and I'm down on the floor with them a lot. So I do try to be comfortable and professional at the same time. As for online ESL, I usually teach before school, so usually I have on what I wear before school. But on weekends, sometimes it's just a shirt and leggings or pajama bottoms. I wear pajama bottoms while teaching online because they can't see that. Okay, question 5. What do you eat before teaching in the morning? Since I get up at 5 a.m. most days, I try to first drink a lot of water, because if I do not, my head will kill me. So after water, then I usually have like a granola bar, or a yogurt smoothie, like not one I made in a blender, but one of the ones that they're like small and you get them, in the yogurt section. Those are my go-tos right now. Granola bars are always key. I like Cliff bars, but it's not really a granola bar, I guess it's more like a meal bar, but that's what I eat for breakfast before teaching. Okay, number 6. What is one of your favorite books about teaching? There are a lot of books I have that are specifically about teaching strategies that I love and appreciate and have learned a lot from. But this book that I'm going to talk about is not necessarily about the traditional sense of teaching. This book is by Corey Robertson, one of the, duck, what's it called? Duck Commander. Yeah, Duck Commander. It's the wife of the Duck Commander. Anyway, it's called Strong and Kind, Raising Kids of Character. And the reason I picked this book is because I've been reading lately, and it's more about raising your children, and that's kind of where I'm at in my life right now with two small children. So It is in a way about teaching, because you're teaching your children values, and this book has been very helpful. Okay, number 7? Number 7, what is one of your favorite teacher movies? I'm going to sound like a dork, and it's nothing super inspirational, but one of my favorite teacher movies is School of Rock with Jack Black. Because I've always been really interested in music. I am not musically talented. I've tried to be musically talented, and it's not me. So I have a lot of respect for people who are musically talented, whether it be singing, dancing, musical instruments. Again, with School of Rock, like, I have a lot of respect for those people with those talents. And the reason I picked School of Rock is because he was not always wanting to be a teacher like me and a lot of other teachers. You know, it was not something he had dreamed about like I did, but he had a passion for something, and he had a talent he could share, and he learned how to influence others and how to share that talent that he has in a positive way, and that's why I like it. And it's really fun. Okay, number 8. Who was your favorite teacher? Ooh, this is a tough one. I obviously was probably a teacher's pet growing up because I wanted to be a teacher. My kindergarten teacher, I remember her the most, Mrs. Smith. She was most influential because she was my first teacher other than my mother. So I remember her a lot, and I respected her a lot. And my favorite teacher has to be my language arts teacher. Is that what you call it? English teacher in high school? English. She was just very straightforward with us, Mrs. Smith. She talked about how she did not go to school and study to become a teacher. She had a completely different career path that she was planning for, which was communication, so it did have to do with English. But again, I just love those stories of people who don't grow up like I did, like wanting to do this, and yet they still find their way to teaching, and they still do it because they find that they do have a passion for it. So those are the people that inspire me the most. Okay, number 9 is also a hard one, and hard not to ramble with. It says, who are some of your favorite teacher YouTubers, Instagrammers, Snapchatters, etc.? I mostly stay on Instagram and follow people, but since starting my YouTube channel, I've tried to grow as well. When I think about who I follow the most, I have to think about which company they're with. So when I think VIPKID and I'm like, who do I watch for VIPKID information? It's pretty much all of the brand ambassadors. Nancy Taylor got me through my interview, my mock class. I studied her material, and her videos were wonderful and helpful, and I don't think I would be where I am without her videos. Teacher Jennifer is somebody else that I resonate with a lot because her and Nancy are both LBS, just like I am, so I follow them quite closely. And also VIPKID teacher Michael. His profile reviews were super helpful in the beginning for me as well. Now when I think Gogokid, there are other teachers that I think of and I follow on YouTube, both and Instagram. Teacher Amanda with Gogokid is one of my all-time favorite people to follow. She's always there to answer my questions, day or night. Like when we both should be sleeping, she answers my questions. Super helpful, super friendly, and always supportive. Teacher Janice is the same way, always there to answer questions, always there to share with me her stories when I'm having a bad day. She shares, we're all in this together. Like I always feel like I can go to her when I want a virtual hug. Teacher Paige, I follow her as well, which is why I'm doing this video. She's great and always has very accurate information. And a newer teacher that I've been following a lot and super interesting life is Teacher Alexis. She lives in New Zealand, so it's really fun to meet people from across the world. Okay, number 10. What is one of your best classroom management tips? Okay, so for teaching pre-K, really, I don't know if this works for the older students or not in brick and mortar. When my students are having a hard time listening and following my directions, The biggest tip I have for you to not get into a power struggle with a 4 or 5-year-old is to get down on their level. Literally, just you have to come down physically and get eye to eye with them so you are not intimidating and they feel more comfortable and more safe with you. I have to remind myself to do this with my own son who is 4 years old, to not get into a power struggle with him. When I bring myself down, physically down to his level, and we're eye to eye, he calms down a lot faster. As for online ESL, something I learned in a Gogokid workshop was you have to be more interesting than the student's distractions. Because teaching through a screen is hard. Students can get distracted with anything that they have around, people, the environment, toys, but the biggest thing that I've learned is that if I can make myself more interesting than what's going on and distracting them, they'll be engaged and they'll be ready to learn. So a lot of the times with the younger ones, it means being goofy or silly. Nanny Cam has helped a lot because you can put things on your face, cracks them up every time. All my rewards are handy and ready to go. That's helpful. Okay, number 11. What is the one reason you decided to become a teacher? I don't know if there's just one reason. I think the one reason is that I love dealing with children more so than adults. I could be around children all day, and I am around children all day. I did work retail in college. Dealing with adults was a lot harder for me than it is to deal with children. So I have more patience for children than I do with adults. And I know some people are like, oh, how do you have the patience? It's just something that I can handle. The yelling and the screaming doesn't bother me as much as an adult telling me that I am wrong all day. So that's just the way that I think that if I had to boil it down to one reason is that I have more patience. I know that's not the most glamorous and inspirational reason. Change lives, change the world, change the future. Yes, I want to do all of that, of course. But mainly it's about me being happy in my career field and me doing what I love. And if I'm doing what I love, then I will never work a day in my life. And so far, that's what it feels like. As always, thank you for watching. If you are watching this video, I challenge you also to answer these questions and use the hashtag #ITeachToo. Brick and mortar or online ESL. Thanks everyone. See you next time.